Good morning. It is a new day. I actually allowed myself to sleep in today. Crazy thing is, sleeping in for me is probably not like the average sleeping in for people. Sleeping in for me was waking up at 6:30. That's sleeping in for me. But I didn't set my alarm. I actually cut my alarm off and just allowed my body to wake up when it wanted to. I mentioned I think it was in yesterday's vlog, that I've been trying to really get my nighttime routine down because I like to get an early start to my day. It's very important that I'm in bed early. And my goal is to honestly be in bed by 8 o'clock. Well, yesterday I was in bed at 8, but I did something wrong. I left my iPad on my nightstand. And so I ended up being up all night on my iPad. And up all night meaning like 10:30. So yeah. I let myself sleep in. Today I am going to push myself to get my house organized, not cleaned, organized. I shared in the other vlog that I have a cleaning company that comes every 2 weeks, but they canceled on us this week. So now they're coming next week, which I wasn't too mad about because the house was chaotic. I hate when they come here and it's just stuff all over the place because I pay them to clean, not organize. So I am going to go floor by floor in my house today and organize every floor. Starting with my bedroom, I already made up my bed and like got my main bedroom area together. And now I'm going to focus on my closet, move to my bathroom, then move to our foyer, like our hallway upstairs, and then make my way to every bedroom, which is each of my daughter's room, and then the guest room, which the guest room is just full with clothes. So once I'm done with upstairs, I'll take a little break, chit chat with you, kind of catch you up on what I've just been thinking lately. I've really just been like processing a lot. So I'll catch you up on my most recent thoughts, and then we'll move on to the main floor. And the main floor consists of living room, dining room, family room, kitchen, my office. It's a bathroom, the mud room. Like, I'm like, let's just take it floor by floor. Because if I keep walking around my house and looking at everything, I'm just going to get like, my mind is just going to explode and I'm not going to organize anything. So floor by floor, the basement is like the least of my worries because the only thing in the basement is the gym. And then we have an extra room where I actually used to work out of. I used to have clients come in for Reiki. I haven't done that lately just because life has just been chaotic and I don't like doing energy work on people when my own energy is not well. And so I paused those services for a while. I might pick those back up next year. But yeah, so down there is just a bathroom, a gym, that room, which is like a guest room, and then like the main basement area. But we don't have any basement furniture. Like, there's no way to like entertain in our basement. So it's just like a big open space. My daughter goes down there to like flip and like work on her gymnastic skills because it's just a huge space. But I'm still gonna go down there and just make sure things are just in tip top shape. And yeah, so that's what the day is gonna look like. We do have work on the agenda. It does look cloudy out here, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a swim in today. I do want to get in a walk, whether it's outside or down in my home gym on the treadmill, because I definitely want to move my body, though I'm going to be moving my body a lot, cleaning up. But yeah, I'll see you once I'm done with the top floor. So finally got done cleaning up my upstairs. Not cleaning, organizing my upstairs. It was a mess. I've shared in a couple of vlogs before that I use a cleaning company called Poplin. And the good thing about Poplin is you just bag up your laundry and you send it off. You bag up your laundry, they come and pick it up and they bring it back washed, dried, folded in bags. Well, the thing is, they bring you your clothes in your bags, but they don't put it away for you. So you have to put it away. So we just had like bags of clean clothes. So my husband had started some, my daughter started some. So I just kind of finished out those clothes, threw away old expired makeup, hair products, body products, like just cleaned out my bathroom, reorganized that, cleaned out my closet, threw away just junk that was in there, hung up stuff. And then made my way, I was saying, like to that little foyer hallway area that we have on our upper level, which is like the dump zone, and just organize that out as well. So that is all done. I'm now back on the main floor, but I have been working. I'm actually just got done wrapping up some meetings and just taking a break. I haven't ate anything today, so I just needed a moment to step away from my computer, get something to eat. And so I mentioned when I had started the vlog that I've just been sitting and processing through like this reinvention phase of life that I'm in. And I'm realizing, remember I was saying like I built my life brick by brick by brick. And as I look around, I'm like, I don't really like this. I was thinking the biggest thing that stands out to me that's causing me to feel like I don't like this is the lack of support that me and my husband have with our children. So we have a 9-year-old and a 3-year-old. And while we have like family around, like our family really isn't all that involved in like our children's upbringing. I talked about this a little bit in another vlog, I don't know, probably last year or earlier this year. And so it's just me and my husband, like we tag team. I'm kind of like when I talked about, I think that was in yesterday's vlog about like how he inconvenienced my day. Like we don't have anyone to like offset us. Like we don't have, our parents or anybody around that like helps us balance parenthood. It's just him and I. So if he isn't available, it's all on me. If I'm not available, then it's all on him. And so like, of course, when we're taking like big like trips, like when we went to Miami or when we went to Atlanta, like, yeah, like family will step in and like watch the girls for us or whatever. But just like the day-to-day stuff, it becomes very taxing. It becomes very overwhelming. And so when we go on like these longer trips, 4 days, 5 days, however, and we get like a break from parenthood, when we come back, it's the day-to-day stuff like that really bogs us down. And so as I look back on life, I just remember us, being married and people asking like, when are you guys going to have kids? Or like, just encouraging us to have children. And those same people that questioned when we were going to have kids, or even like asked us or encouraged us to have a second child, none of those people are around to help us with the day-to-day management and upbringing of these kids. And again, when I was saying like, I'm looking around and I'm like, I don't like this. That's one of those things. Like I wish hindsight that before we decided to have children, I really wish we would have budgeted and prepared to have a live-in nanny. Point blank, period. I also shared, I think it was on like Instagram, like how I envy in a way, right? My friends or people, right, whose partners, them and their partners are separate, right? So I have one friend, she's like 1 week on, 1 week off. Like her child goes with the father for 1 week, and then she has a whole week to herself. And then the child comes back with her, and then he has a whole week to himself. And then, the holidays and stuff, they manage that how they manage it. And I'm like, wow, while I don't theoretically want to be apart from my husband, I could so use 2 weeks out of the month to myself. And so I actually proposed this idea to my husband. I'll just tell you now, he totally turned it down. But I proposed this idea to my husband, like, what about we sell our home and get an apartment, we each get our own 2-bedroom apartment in the same building, same apartment complex, hell, same floor. We could be next door neighbors, but we almost like split up our life. So you can have the kids sometimes, I can have the kids sometimes. And then sometimes we can all come over to my apartment. Sometimes we can all come over to your apartment, but we just have like this separate space. He turned it down, was not interested. But I was really coming from a place of just needing a break, like needing a moment. We just need that. And yeah, like I don't want to like be apart from my husband. I don't want to be apart from my kids, but sometimes it's just the day to day. Again, it's not those big trips. It's not the anniversary trips to this trip when we get a break. It's the day to day balance. Like somebody that can pick the girls up from school one time, or, somebody that can, help get the baby from daycare. Like just help somebody that can come over and, just help be a part of the nighttime routine or just something. And I understand everybody is busy and everybody has their own lives. And I already said in another vlog, like, in addition to that, so it's twofold, like two things could be true at the same time, right? So one, I wish we would have budgeted for a nanny. Like now I feel like we're hustling backwards. Like now we're like trying to figure out our finances and budgeting. Like how can we get somebody to live with us and like help us with these kids? So that's true. We do need a nanny. We need somebody to help with dropping the kids off at school, picking the kids up. Like we need help with that. But secondly, what's also true is we don't have family around that's a part of their day to day. Yes, we have family that come to their birthday parties. Yes, we have family that sees them for holidays, right? But just like that one-off, like weekday, like, hey, just got off work, about to come by and like see the girls, or hey, it's a random Saturday, what the girls doing, let me come pick them up. Like we don't have that. And I think because we don't have just family that's interested in being involved in their day-to-day life outside of holidays and birthdays, then it makes not having day-to-day support even harder. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like if we had family members that were genuinely interested in being a part of their life outside of birthdays and holidays that they see them, then us not having that nanny wouldn't feel so heavy. So I almost feel like with this nanny, like I would want this person to be like a hired member of our family. Like I don't want you to just, be there to help us with the kids, but also like, be a part of our family, which is why I've been like looking into au pairs, because that's like the theory of au pairs, is that you're hiring this person to come into your family and help you with your kids, but they also should be included in your family. Like if we, are having dinner, like, incorporate them in the dinner. If we're going somewhere, like it should be like a shared live experience with this nanny. They're not just like on the clock working for you and then that's it. So that's why I've been really considering that au pairs, like, oh, like they're here to help, but they're also like a part of the family, and like having somebody else from another culture here with the kids and, can teach them about their culture and just, their experiences. So I've just been thinking about that. So I wanted to share that thought because I'm sure like some people heard me say like, oh my God, like I'm looking at my life and I don't like it. And it's not like a woe is me thing. It's just as I'm reinventing myself, there's certain things that I'm realizing I wish I would have had set up in the beginning that I didn't have. So just a reflection. So yeah, I think that's a new lesson that I've learned today. Every day is a new lesson. And I think that's today's lesson. And that's something that I would share with you. I was actually writing in my journal, like some notes that I would want to share with you that I'm learning, is that a village isn't childcare. It's people who genuinely show effort and interest in being in your child's life. I also journaled that I would share with you to evaluate your village prior to starting a family, even if you have to pay for it. Even if you have to pay for it, just evaluate it. And then what else? Okay, yeah, that was it. Those were the two things that I've just been thinking through and just journaling through in my journal, in my diary. And I wanted to share that with you because maybe you're in the same boat. Maybe you're thinking about starting a family. Maybe you've already started a family and you're like hustling backwards like we are. But I just want to leave that there. Okay, so I need to get some work done. I need to eat, but I don't know what to eat. I did not meal prep accordingly, and I don't know what's actually going on with my appetite right now. It's just been like on and off. I know yesterday I didn't have an appetite at all, but that's because I didn't get a lot of sleep and what's the word? Genuinely? No, generally. Generally, when I don't get enough sleep, it affects my appetite. But I got really good sleep last night. I slept in, but I just have not had an appetite. I've been eating a lot of watermelon. So I don't know. Maybe it's something spiritual going on with me. Like maybe I'm fasting unknowingly, intuitively. Am I fasting? I might be fasting. I don't know. I've just been eating watermelon. Like that's it. I've just been mainly eating watermelon. Watermelon, I might nibble and snack on something. Like I made the kids some fries. So I had like a couple of their fries off their plate. But I don't know what's going on with my appetite. It might be something deeply spiritual happening that I'm not allowing myself to be aware of. Maybe I'll sit and journal about that. That could be something. But yeah, anywho, let me get some work done. And then once I get another break from work, I want to tidy up this main floor. I cannot go another day with my house looking like this. If my house is unorganized, it affects my energy, it affects my mood, and I don't like it. I feel overwhelmed when my house is a mess. So I need to get some work done, and then we will work on cleaning up this main floor, which is my office. And it's not that bad in here, but the main culprit of the main floor is the kitchen. The kitchen is just atrocious. I can't do it. So let me get some work done. For a quick lunch break before my next meeting, I ordered some DoorDash. I said I was going to remove the DoorDash app off my phone. That hasn't happened yet. All other food apps have been removed from my phone, but I have not removed the DoorDash app yet. And actually, I just did hold on. Actually, I just did the free 30-day trial of the like DoorDash membership. So that probably wasn't a good idea if my intention was to like remove all food apps from my phone. Hold on. ASMR. So good. So crazy thing. Oh, that cake is so spicy. Crazy thing. When I went to the door to get my food, I was like, oh, I should bring my camera. And I should like, put the camera outside and, pretend like I'm like walking to get the food. And I was like, I'm not about to do all that. I'm gonna sit this camera right here on this counter. Because again, I'm not here to perform. And the moment I said, I'm gonna pretend like I'm opening the door and getting my food, immediately I was like, yeah, no. Now, I love the angles. I love the storytelling. I love it all. But if I'm going to want to do this consistently, I know I'm not going to be able to do that consistently. Now, when I travel, we get in all the angles. But no. So I'm not going to try to vlog like other vloggers because maybe they don't work full time. Or maybe they don't have kids. Or maybe they don't mind losing sleep. Or maybe they don't mind like sacrificing their weekends to like do their video editing and stuff. I'm not at that place in my life. So I'm going to do what works for me so that this can be sustainable long term. All right. I know some people like ASMR, they like hearing people eat. I particularly don't like hearing people eat. forgot that there's a diagnosis for that. Because my husband, like, he's always like, what's wrong with you and Sam? There's a diagnosis. I can't remember the diagnosis. I'm going to look it up and put it somewhere on the screen. But there's like a diagnosis for that. And I have it. So I'm sorry if you have it too. So I'm going to eat my food and talk to you later. Hey, I forgot where I left off in this vlog. I think I was eating lunch. I can't remember. This has been, can y'all see me? I feel like I keep saying, can y'all see me? Anyways, I feel like this has just been, let me start over. Hey, I don't know where I left off in this vlog. I think it was while I was eating lunch. This day has gotten past me so quickly. It is now the end of the day. The work day has ended. Since my husband dropped the kids off at school today, it is my duty to pick them up. I need to slip on a bra really quickly. How can I do this without you seeing me put on my bra? I don't know. I need to put on a bra so I can get out of here and get the kids. I'm like looking around like, where can I put you so I can slip this bra on real quick? All right, we're going to come right here so I can chat while I put this bra on. Okay, so it is the end of the work day. This has been, I won't even say like a busy work day. It's been like a tedious work day. So I guess tedious and busy kind of sort of mean the same thing. I hope you can still hear me because I have the mic attached to my shirt that I had to flip up so I can put my bra on. But yeah, I guess tedious and busy can sort of kind of mean the same thing. But busy day, tedious day nonetheless. I got so much done though. Like I skipped the gym this morning. Well, not skipped the gym. Today wasn't, y'all know my day yesterday got messed up. So today was technically supposed to be my gym day, but it wasn't because yesterday became my gym day because my husband got his schedule messed up. Whatever. Anyways, I didn't go to the gym today. So that allowed me to get up early this morning and get a lot of stuff done around the house that I needed to, and then be able to crush a lot of stuff for work that I needed to do. So yeah, the day slipped by. Looking for my car key. Trying to think, what car has the car seat in it? Did my husband took the car with the car seat? I hope he put the car seat in the other car. If not, I'm screwed. I'm screwed if he didn't switch those car seats out. Oh, I pray he switched those car seats out. If not, he's gonna have to go to daycare and get her, because I don't like driving his car and I'm not driving it. So if there's no car seat in here, and there's no car seat in here, I'm gonna need to call him. I don't want to drive his car, and I don't want to switch out car seats either. Breathe, Kierrah. It's just a slight inconvenience. It's not the end of the world. Breathe, breathe, breathe. But this is what I'm talking about. Like, long day, busy day, jetting out.
Hello?
Hey, are you picking up Morgan?
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't communicate that to me. Typically, if you dropped them off in the morning, I picked them up.
I apologize. I had the car, so I figured I had your car that has the car seat on it, so I figured it was kind of assumed.
No, I didn't
I had
assume.
to take her in the CRV.
Okay, are you getting Margot as well?
Yeah, I'll get both of them.
Okay, yeah, you didn't communicate that to me.
Okay, baby.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Back in the house I go, because I rushed through my work day thinking I had to go pick them up. and he had planned to pick him up. Lesson of the day: communication is key. Typically, the way we roll, if one person drops, the other one picks up, and vice versa. All right. All right. Well, I'm done with work. Like, my work day is over. So I guess I'm going to use this as a blessing, use this as an opportunity. I'm trying to think positive here. Might go out here to the pool. Let me see if it's clean because I didn't put the, so many damn spiders. I didn't put the robot down today, but it looks like maybe he did because it looks clean. Yeah, it looks pretty clean. All right, well, I'm going to skim the top of this pool really quick with the net, and then I'm going to get in the water. I'm going to just get in the pool. How about that? Let's just use our free time for that. This was a blessing. It was a misunderstanding. It was a miscommunication, but it was a blessing at the end. Sometimes small inconveniences in life can actually turn out to be blessings in disguise. That is the lesson of the day. How many lessons did we learn today? I think we learned quite a few lessons, but that was one of them. All right, so I'm getting my swimsuit. I'm getting my towel. Use the bathroom real quick, get me something to drink, and then we're gonna go out for the pool today because I have some free time. I really want to get some crabs. That's what I want to have the taste for, some crabs. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this day. I'm trying to think back of all the lessons that came out of today. I feel like there were plenty of lessons throughout this day. This is day 3 of my Reinvention Diaries, of me just video diarying my life, my day, my reflections, because every day there is a lesson, and every day I'm learning something new about myself, something new about my life. Every day is a lesson, and I will see you tomorrow. Until next time, be well.